Looking at her father's brutally murdered body, Oyewa was sick with despair. Her father had been Oyewa's only hope for ending her marriage to the cruel and dishonorable samurai, Iyemon. And now, while her husband and brother-in-law vowed to find the culprit, Oyewa was trapped in her unhappy home with only the household servant, Kohei, to witness her suffering. What the grieving woman couldn't guess, however, was just how close the killer was. After Oyewa's father tried to end the marriage, it was Iyemon who murdered him in cold blood. Hearing of her troubles, Oyewa's wealthy doctor neighbor sent some medicine to soothe her. However, when Iyemon went to offer thanks, the doctor revealed his gift was part of a sordid scheme. His beautiful young granddaughter was madly in love with Iyemon, and if the samurai left Oyewa for her, the doctor would offer him great riches. Iyemon happily accepted this bargain, and eager to marry his new bride, he sent a man called Takuatsu to dispose of his poisoned wife. But when Takuatsu arrived in Oyewa's room, he was appalled. The poison had swollen her eye, and her hair fell to the floor in bloody clumps. Taking pity, Takuatsu told Oyewa about the doctor's scheme. Furious, Oyewa lunged for a sword. Takuatsu wrestled it away and flung the blade across the room. But when Oyewa ran to confront her husband, she stumbled, falling against the sword. Wounded and poisoned, Oyewa cursed Iemon's name as the life left her body. At the discovery of his wife's demise, Iyemon arranged to remarry that very night, but not before killing his servant, Kohei, who heard Oyewa's death. While Iyemon celebrated his wedding, his friends nailed both corpses to a heavy door and sunk them in a nearby river. That night, Iyemon reveled in his successful scheme, but suddenly, his bride's sleeping face shifted into Oyewa's tortured features. Iyemon acted on his violent instincts, slashing her throat. But when his fear subsided, he realized that he'd killed his new wife. He stumbled out of the room and into another monstrous figure, wearing the face of his deceased servant. The samurai ran his sword through the man, only to discover he'd slain his new grandfather-in-law as well. Iyemon fled the house, running frantically until he came upon a moonlit river. Here, he stopped to plot his next move, fishing as he thought. Soon his fishing rod began to twitch, but the harder he pulled, the heavier his catch became. Finally, a wooden door broke the river's surface, with Oyewa's writhing body on one side and Kohei's on the other. Iyemon ran for days, finally taking shelter in a mountain hermitage. Over the following months, he tried to convince himself these horrible visions were just illusions. But his nightmares never relented. One night, as he attempted to walk off another bad dream, a nearby lantern began to crackle and tear. The paper stretched, larger and larger, until Oyewa's ghost appeared in a blaze of fire. Iyemon begged for mercy, but Oyewa had none to offer. Over just 24 hours, the spirit slaughtered his parents and friends and tortured the samurai with ravenous rats. Only when Iyemon was truly hopeless did Oyewa enlist her brother-in-law to secure bloody justice for her and her father. In the 19th century, Oyewa's quest for vengeance was one of the most popular kabuki theater performances, renowned for its grisly narrative and groundbreaking special effects. To depict Oyewa's iconic transformation, designers hid bags of fake blood in her wig. And for her grand, ghostly entrance, Oiwa's actor really would emerge from a flaming lantern, doing an assisted handstand to look as though she's descending from above. Today, Oiwa's considered Japan's most famous ghost, and her image continues to inspire counterparts in film and television. But those who retell her story still tread carefully, often asking her spirit's permission at her rumored grave in Tokyo. In this way, modern storytellers continue to give Oiwa the respect and fear she so rightfully deserves. For more spine-tingling entertainment that will leave you on the edge of your seat, check out these two videos.